Okay guys, JH, welcome back. Okay guys, this is basically just a little general video, a little talk. I noticed on Bill Phillips' MMI site today, and Bill's my man in the US, I mean he's my master teacher over there, and Bill made an interesting comment today. He said, top 100 teachers in the world. I just saw in Golf Digest yesterday. Wouldn't it be great to be listed in the top 100 teachers in golf? And then he said, I wouldn't want to be in the top 100 teachers in golf. He said, because right now I'm in the top 2 teachers in world golf, because there's only 2 guys teach it, and that's JH and myself. He said, so we're the 2 top, the 1 and 2 in world golf teaching, so we'd much rather be there. And that was a great comment, Billy. But guys, the reason I would never want to be in the top 100 golf teachers of the world is because the top 100 golf teachers of the world teach conventional golf swings, and every one of them teaches a slant or a variation of a conventional golf swing. They all have their own little signature methodology for applying mechanics to a conventional golf swing. Now, the great thing about being a channel lock teacher is that you will never ever be different. You will be exactly the same, and you will teach the same thing to everybody, and every teacher will have the same level of capability to apply consistency of teaching. Why? Because the channel lock protocol is non-negotiable. It doesn't have a variation. It has no variations. The tenets of channel lock are set in cement. They can never be changed. You can't swing and get the ball flight that you want. You can't get channel lock ball flight unless you apply channel lock protocol exactly and precisely. So there is no ambiguity in the channel lock swing mechanics or protocol. It is what it is, and it has to be what it has to be. So we don't teach 100 variations, or we don't teach 10,000 variations. We teach one only type of golf swing, and that is the protocol, the channel lock protocol correctly applied. That's all we do. And that's all I'm going to get everybody to do that actually officially teaches channel lock. You can have a little physical variation in the swing, but the basic tenet will never change. And you know, when some teachers will, because we play from a closed shoulder line, our attack is in to out every time. It has to be, in order for the geometry and the mechanics to work. But in conventional teaching, guys, you can play open, closed, square, ultra closed, ultra open, ball variation, position. You can't do any of that. You're not allowed to do any of that, and it's not taught. In channel lock, we have one unambiguous set of mechanics that you must apply, and they must be taught by the teacher. So we don't want to be in the top 100 conventional teachers in the world. We don't even want to be in the top 10 conventional teachers in the world. The only reason I'd want to be in the top 10 conventional teachers in the world is I would like to be able to get the teaching rates that those guys get. Like Butch Harmon gets about $3,000 for a personal lesson. I think Ledbetter charges about the same. Now Haney's about $2,000. So yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But I wouldn't want someone to pay that sort of money and have them go away and have them not be able to repeat their golf swing every time they go to the practice tee or go to play. Which is the whole idea of channel lock, is that you can take the golf swing with you every time to the practice and it will do the same, because the protocol's the same. As I said, there's no ambiguity with it from a geometry point of view or mechanics point of view. It is absolute, concise, precise, definite, non-negotiable. But in a conventional golf swing, there are 1,000 permutations, and there are 1,000 permutations taught by golf teachers around the world. Now, as a channel lock teacher, we don't do that. We teach the same thing. And at the moment, Bill Phillips and I are in the top 2 golf teachers in the world in channel lock. That's like the 100-year-old guy that won the gold medal up here in the Masters Olympics recently. He got a gold medal. He got a gold medal because he was the only guy that competed. And we're the only 2 guys teaching channel lock at the moment, so we've got to be 1 and 2. But we'll have a little bit of fame for a little while. But I wouldn't trade any of it, and even going forward, I would never trade the channel lock teaching status for that of any of the top 10 or top 20 teachers in the world of conventional golf swing. Because I think they're hollow titles, guys, because they just don't perform. I've seen guys that have got those $3,000 lessons, and they've come back to me and boasted that they got paid $3,000 for a lesson. And they hit the ball like a wounded duck. Hit it terribly. And I said, how were you hitting it when you left? He said, a bit like this. But the coach said, it'll come. How can it come if the coach is not there with hands-on instruction? Because conventional teaching is not strong enough to support itself when you practice. You can't do that. But channel lock is. Channel lock is a blueprint for success and consistency. You just have it there. Whatever your channel lock protocol numbers are, if there are 6 of them, or 5 of them, or 4 of them, mine's 5. If you apply those 5 protocol requirements in sequence, then you get the result. You can't do anything else. But you try doing that in a conventional golf swing. Because the variation is so variable. Anyway, guys, I just thought I'd bring that up today because Bill, Tinker Bill Phillips brought that up, and I thought it was great, Bill. But I thought I'd like to add as to why we want to be channel lock teachers and not conventional teachers, not in the top 10 or top 20 or top 100 in the world. Because I think that tag is not where I want to be. I want to be able to support my standing and status as a teacher. I want to be able to say to the person, I can guarantee you'll get this result. And if you don't get this result, you don't have to pay for the lesson. And I do that with everybody. If I don't achieve what I set out to achieve at the start of the lesson, you don't have to pay for the lesson. That's always been my ideology, even with conventional teaching. If you come and you're a hooker at the start of the session, I'll get rid of that hook in the session. Most of the time I get rid of it in 10 shots. Or if you're a slicer, I get rid of all that. Whatever. And if I don't get rid of that, you don't pay for the lesson. Why should you pay for the lesson if I don't get rid of the problem that you've got in that lesson? You know, so many teachers will say, oh yeah, just go away and practice this and it'll come good. We'll come back and have another 15 lessons. It's going to take a while to get this in. A flaw in a golf swing is a mechanical imperfection. You just get rid of the imperfection. Fix the geometry, fix the mechanics. It's simple. If you're a good observer and you can see what the problem is, you should be able to fix it. I'm no Einstein of observation, but I have never ever had a situation where I've had a student come to me and I haven't been able to see the cause of his problem and fix it. And I just wouldn't. Most of the time the guys, you know, like I had a long-standing thing where, you know, I used to charge quite a lot of money for lessons, but I get the money first. I say, okay, I say, give me the money. And they say, why? I say, give it to me. And I put it down here and I put a ball on it and I say, see that there? I'm only going to pick that up if at the end of this lesson you're hitting the ball the way you wanted to hit it or got rid of the problem that you had when you came here. And if you've still got that, you just pick that up and on your way. Because I haven't done my job as a teacher. I'm not going to take that significant teaching fee and I don't perform. Why would you take the money if you don't cure the problem? Guys, I see it every minute of every hour of every day in world teaching, that they don't fix it in that lesson. I'm talking about elementary mistakes and problems with a swing. Shape, height, you know, whatever. Balance factors, hitting the ball fat, all that sort of stuff. I've never had one instance where I've never been able to fix it in a lesson. And I've only ever had one person that I had to let pick up that money. And he came back 6 weeks later and told me that he deliberately wouldn't let himself fix the problem in the lesson because he was really teed off that I could say to people, I can fix your problem. And he said, I'm going to fix JH. I'm going to show him he can't fix everybody's problem. He deliberately did it. And he came back 6 weeks later and gave me the money. And we became great mates, and he used to get hundreds of lessons off me. But basically just lessons for the sake. He used to just come in, just have lessons, just to be around. But we'd always work on something different. So in all the lessons I gave only one person, and that was a deliberate attempt to not let me fix his golf swing. Okay guys, that was just something that I wanted to mention that Bill Phillips mentioned. But would I want to be in the top 10 or top 100 conventional teachers in the world? No. I'd like their fees, but I would feel embarrassed taking them most times because it's not worth that to charge someone $3,000 for 2 hours when you should be able to fix it in 10 minutes. And some teachers I know can fix it in 10 minutes. And they're high-priced teachers. They're $500 a lesson teachers, but they fix it. They back it up. Okay, guys, that was just something that I wanted to throw in there. But thanks for that, Billy, because you were totally correct. Tinker Bill. Okay, guys, that was from Bill Phillips at MMI. If you haven't seen MMI, get on to YouTube. It's MMI Golf. Bill Phillips. Okay, guys.